Hello! So it's been a while. I actually finished writing a song. And I'm so surprised I actually finished because I have so many song ideas in my notes and I never got to finish it. But now I have one finished song, so I'll be working on that. I never realized how much work it takes to write a song. I can't believe my 13-year-old self was just like, I'm gonna write a song. And I was just reminded, why am I on the internet again? Hey guys, I fell into a river!
There's a new meme.
Who cares? Anyways, I realized that I didn't do a March favorites video, so I'm going to do an April favorites video because I missed the time to do the March one. But I'm gonna combine the things that I liked in March along with the things that I found in April. So then this video is gonna be a little longer than usual, so bear with me if you can. Now, first up is my music favorites, and I found this artist called Clairo, and I was listening to her song called Bubblegum, and I love how simplistic it is. I love how okay, so I found this artist called Clairo, and I was listening to a song by her called Bubblegum, and I love how simplistic her music is. It's just like a ukulele playing in the background and then her singing. That's literally it. But the lyrics are really pretty and the melody is perfection. I wish I came up with it. And so yeah, I've been listening to that. I love the lyrics and the vibe of it is very nice. It's just really chill, and there's just ukulele. It's very calming. It's like one of the songs that I could listen to sleep with. Another artist that I found is a producer called DM. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but basically it's just like EDM music, but it's really chill, and I think it's a little bit that mainstream track that gets overplayed, except it's done in a really chill way. So then it still has a unique twist to it. That's why I like it. So I found this artist called Lani, and basically I was going through a recommended playlist. So based on what songs I've been listening to, my phone gives me like recommendations of what songs I should listen to, and this one popped up. It's called Where the Hell Are My Friends, and I absolutely loved it because the lyrics are great and it's really like that alternative type of song that I've been listening to lately, and so I really like this song. And I haven't listened to a lot of her other songs, but since I like this one so much, I'm going to try to listen to more of her songs this month. So I found an artist called Lost Kings, and the reason I think he's a producer, he or she is a producer, and the reason I found this person is because of the vocalist Emily Warren. I've seen her in a few songs. I don't know if it was in like Phyllis's songs or something. So I've seen Emily Warren quite a few times, just like she's been the vocalist of some songs. I can't name them on the top of my head, but I remember seeing this name. So I saw this song called Phone Down with her in it, so I was like, oh okay, that's a familiar name, I'll just listen to this. And it actually conveys a message that I found is really good. It's just basically like, it's a love song. It's like, put your phone down and look at me. But I like the message that it's conveying, like put your phone down, because I feel like these days we're so caught up in social media and the internet world that sometimes we don't realize what's going on in our actual lives and our like daily relationships, and we just need to like find that balance between it. And I like this song because of that. There's also something else that's to do with this theme in my favorites list, but I'll talk about that later because I'm only talking about music right now. And the next music favorites would be Billie Eilish. I know I mentioned her in one of my previous videos, but I feel like when I mentioned her, I only listened to like a couple of her songs and I never got to the good ones. Like this month I listened to like Copycat, Bellyache, Party Favor, and I feel like her style is very diverse. Like some of her songs are like with harmony, some of them are almost like diss tracks, some of them are so cool, and I just really love Billie Eilish. I'm so surprised I never discovered these songs before. It's kind of a pity actually, but now that I found them, I'm in love with them. Definitely listen to all of Billie Eilish's songs. And yeah, so the last, wait, I don't think this is the last, never mind. The next artist is Shura. I saw like one of her music videos around, and so I just looked at it and I immediately fell in love with the song What's It Gonna Be. I still played this song like so many times. I just put it on loop and it's there and I don't get sick of it. So that's really nice. I like her songs Touch, Too Shy, and I just like a lot of her songs. I think there are also a few other artists that are quite similar to her, but I'm not going to put them on my favorites list because or else the list is gonna be really long, and I'm just gonna choose my favorites. So that would be Shura. And the next one is Christopher. Originally I found him like a year ago by listening to his song Free Fall, which is like that future bass like electronic music kind of thing. I thought it was kind of cliche, but then recently I found his song Little Sunshine, and it's still like very pop and that very cliche type of music, but I really like the lyrics because it's just like really cute and the groove to it is so nice. It just makes me feel like I want to dance, except I can't dance. So yeah, and that about sums it up for my music favorites. And next one will be poetry, and I only actually have one, and this is called the poem Look Up. I really like this poem because it conveys that theme that I was talking about before, like look up from your phone. Like the song Phone Down, it's like put your phone down. This poem is like look up from your phone and look at all the things you have. Look at the relationships you have, look at the things you have in real life. And I think that's a really strong message, and I immediately really like this poem, like the structure of it, the message it conveys. So definitely read that poem if you're into poetry or anything like that, or just if you want something that's very meaningful and conveys a meaningful message. So yeah, next up on my favorites list are sunglasses. So I never really owned sunglasses before like this month. I just had like sunglasses that were always around and I never really paid attention to them. They're just there to block the sun away from my eyes. But this month I found these super cool sunglasses. This is the first one. It has this like blue, it's like blue and it's very reflective, and I just thought it was super cool. And so I got it. I actually got this at Miniso. I know, that sounds really lame, but it's cheap and I'm cheap, so. Plus, it looks great. I just really like this type of sunglasses because I actually got another one in France, and it's like a green tint. It's not reflective or anything, but it's just like the same kind of style. I really like these type of sunglasses. I think they look vintage-ish. They're like old style sunglasses, and I really like them. They're like cooler than just like shades, because shades are lame. And the next thing I have is this glasses case. I also got this in France, just at a really cool shop. And the coolest thing about the glasses case is that when you're not putting your glasses in it, it folds up into like a thin, just like a thin case to save space for you. And I thought it was super cool. It has cats on it. I love cats. My cat is adorable. Oh, my cat is always on my favorites list. The next thing on my favorites list is this bomber jacket. It's super cool. It's just it's dark blue, and the back of it is like an eagle, if I remember right. And I have an obsession with bomber jackets. Oh, I got a text. I have friends. Wow. The last thing on my favorites list is this Polaroid camera. I just think Polaroids are cool. They're artsy. Also, I had this since I was a kid, but I ran out of the battery, and recently I got these batteries so I can use it again, and I've just been really happy. I took a bunch of random photos because I just want random Polaroid photos. And that's about it. So that's my favorites for April. And it's not on. This is a random choice. But yeah, bye!